Hi you guys, it's Karina. So I am back with another video tutorial on my template 103, which is my poinsettia inspired template. This is just going to be a new little refresher tutorial on her incorporating my newest pink leaf, which is this cutie right here. Well, she's a cutie because she's small because I had to resize her, but when you upload her to your cutting program, she is going to be a little bit larger. But the nice thing is that you are going to be able to manipulate the sizing. Now, I did do another tutorial on my template 47, which is the larger version of my poinsettia template 103. So I did do a tutorial if you want to refer to that one. On the 8-inch poinsettia for template 47, just sharing with you guys my newest ping and just how I want to incorporate it into my poinsettias. Super adorable. And yeah, we're going to be making the smaller version just because I want to incorporate these on top of my gifts, so they're perfect as little like bows, you know, like a bow topper. But we're gonna make a poinsettia topper for gifts today. And I figured, you know what, I am going to be using ecological fibers suede paper just to make it more what's the word, I don't know, a little bit more nicer with the suede, you know, not using paper. I mean, obviously you can, I mean, even this one, I mean, it's gorgeous using cardstock and then glitter cardstock. But for today, like as mentioned, I am going to be using ecological fibers. You can find them on Amazon, and today I'm going to be working with this pretty navy-ish bluish, and I am using silver cardstock. Well, it's kind of like a silver gold, I don't even know. Like it gives me gold sometimes slightly, but then it gives me silver, but we're gonna go with silver. It's also from Michael's, the cardstock. Okay, so the glitter cardstock, it is from Michael's. And right here too, as you can see, I have two shades of different golds. Those are from Michael's. Okay, so let's get started. So you are going to need a couple of things. You are going to need a pair of scissors, a glue gun. So I am going to be using my Sure Bonder mini detailed glue gun. That's my go-to when I'm working with small paper flowers. You are going to need a wooden dowel. So I'm just going to be using a skewer just because it's a lot thinner and these petals are very small. Now with template 103, you're only going to be able to make one size, and she's roughly around 4.5 inches. So she is small, perfect as a present topper. But again, if you want something larger, you are going, you could resize her if you want and just mess around with the petals, or if not, there is template 47 that I already have 4 different sizes for you. I want to say the smallest is an 8-inch, and then the biggest that you can make is an 18-inch. Again, refer to that old video, not old, but the most recent video tutorial on template 47, because I do an SVG walkthrough on how to resize the petals, which will be the same thing with template 103. And then obviously you're going to need your template, and I think that is it. That's all you're going to need. With template 103, you do receive 6 different size petals because that was for the original poinsettia. But for today, we are going to be using the 2 largest petals and then the next petal size up. So basically the 4 largest petals I am going to be using. But if you refer to template 47, I do mention that you could always do the 2 largest petals and then the 2 smallest petals, or like for today, I'm going to be using the first 4 petals. Just because if we take a look at these poinsettias, I used the first 4 largest petals with this one. And then let's take a look at this one. And then I used the first 2 largest and then the last 2 smallest. Just if you look at the center, the size difference, this one's a little bit larger, obviously, and this one's smaller. It just gives it a different look, okay? So that will be up to you as to which 4 petals you would like to do, but for today, we're gonna be using the first 4 largest. So let me move her out of the way. So let me show you how to prep these petals. So you're going to start off with your largest petals, and you're going to need 6. Now, I do find that suede is very easy to work with, as faux suede paper. As you can see, I'm using my wooden dowel just to give these petals a curl back. I'm going to cut in the center. I don't know if you can still find them on Walmart online. I did purchase from them, I want to say over a year ago, maybe 2, online at Walmart, but I have Amazon, so Amazon Prime, so it's just more convenient for me to order from Amazon Prime. And there you go. That is how you're going to prep all your petals. Let me move this out of the way. Okay, so we are going to first start off going around in a circle. You're going to add a very small dot of glue at the corner. And that is just in case we have to readjust the petals. I find myself readjusting a lot more when I'm working with smaller paper flowers. So we're just going to go around in a circle. Okay, so this is what you should have, and then you should have that small little gap in the center. So you're going to need a little bit of extra, the same color. Again, I am using suede. You can use other materials, other paper, text weight. Add a little bit of glue. And then just close that gap right there. Okay, so now we're on to the next size up, and you're going to need 3 of these, and I made these into the glitter cardstock, and then 3 of this. Now the same size, this is the same height wise as this petal right here. Okay, and again, I do explain that on template 47 if you want to watch the video to kind of put those steps in with these, because again, they're assembled exactly the same way. The only difference is the size. Okay, so we are going to start. I'm going to add a little bit of glue. Now again, this ping, it does not come with this template. It is sold separately. It's just something that I created this year, just bringing a vision to life. And now I am going to add this. Now this template though, 103, does come with the leaf template already, because when I released her, the whole purpose of her was to be as a gift topper. So I did want to incorporate the leaf, but if you do purchase this ping, it's going to come with the leaf as well, the poinsettia leaf. So, and don't mind this one. You know, when you're cut with Cricut, you never know if it's gonna not cut properly, and I cut the top off, but you know, I didn't want to waste. Glitter is expensive, so definitely did not want to waste printing out another one. Or cut another one. We're just gonna go with it. And then getting the next one. And I am a little congested. If I sound very stuffy, I don't know if it's allergies. If I'm getting sick, I'm blaming it on the allergies. Texas allergies are no joke. I'm just gonna give this a curl back. Glue that right there. So this is what you should have. Okay, so now we are left with the remainder of the petals. So I'm going to start off with these, the wider ones, and we're going to need 3 of these. So we are going to glue these in a kind of a triangular form. Let me zoom in a little bit if I can, just so you can see. So we're going to add a little bit of glue in the back. So we got petal 1. Petal 2. And then petal 3. So can we see kind of like a triangle right there? Now we have the remainder 3, which is your petal that looks like this. Add glue, and now you're just gonna go in between. And this is what you should have. So now we need a floral center. As you can see from over here, I like to use gems. That is my go-to to use gems for the smaller paper flowers, but like for the larger ones, I do like to use, and you could also for this little ones, if you were to find little ones, I like to use glitter styrofoam balls. Just buy like the little styrofoam balls and then just, all right, sorry you guys, I don't know how much of that cut off. I had a phone call. So I am gonna be using gems. That is just my go-to, and we're gonna go, because this is silver, I'm gonna go with a silver gem, this one right here. And you can find these gems on my website, on my Etsy. I do have different packs of gem. That's, I mean, for years, if you're a follower of mine, you guys know that I love using gems at center. It's just super easy, you know, something I don't really have to think about. Especially for some smaller flowers. I don't know why I always have the hardest time just figuring out a center. So you know what, a gem will do. So we're going to be doing this one right here, and then I am just going to be adding glue and then placing her in the center. Hopefully I can get it right in the center, and then just pull these glue strings away, and then voila, there you go. Isn't she adorable? Love it. So now let's go ahead and decorate a gift. Now, I definitely am not the greatest gift wrapper. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I do find that by just adding flowers, because this is not my first year, for many years I pretty much always make a flower to add on top of a gift topper. So I do have another inspired flower. I want to say the video tutorial is on YouTube, so I will have it linked below. I believe it's with my template 95. It's super adorable and it was a huge hit. And I don't know, I just feel like a flower honestly just makes the gift, makes it look a lot better. Okay, because I'm not gonna lie, my wrapping is not it's not the greatest, it's not the sharpest, so I just always find throwing a flower, it just makes it so much better. So this is what I did. So I have another one over here just to show you guys how easy it is. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my flower. I am going to add hot glue. You could use something else if you want. I think I'm gonna do this one more at the corner compared to the other one that was more in the center. I'm gonna add, and honestly, I just go with it as to what I think, maybe like that. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of glue. Now with these leaves, again, on template 47, I'm going to show you. All I did was, they are flat. Let me see. Oh, do I have one here to show you? I don't. You know what? I have a little mini one. So let me just show you with this mini one. Okay, so if you want to give it that 3D kind of look, do you see that? All you have to do is just give it kind of curl. Grab your scissors, cut in the center, and then you're going to add a small dot of glue, and then you're going to glue this forward just like that. Do you see that? So then it kind of gives it that pop. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of glue here. And then, you know, once Christmas is over, now these are gifts for my family, so I'm just gonna, once it's over with, I'm just gonna grab, you know, obviously I don't want them to throw them away, so I'm just gonna add them to my wall. If you're a follower of mine, you know that I have flowers pretty much all over my office, so they're just gonna go back into my office. And then I just cut out a couple of these in different sizes, and then just add glue to the back. Again, I'm just winging this right now, you guys. I'm just gonna go with it. We'll just glue that one there. We'll glue this one here. We'll glue that one there. And then what's nice about this, so when I purposely made this, I purposely made this little thing right here, this, I don't know what shape that is, but you know, to glue when you're making your flowers. But you can definitely snip these off if you want them individually, just like that. And then let me see, let's add over here some sparkle. There you go, just like that. Didn't that turn out adorable? And see, it made this gift so much better looking. Absolutely. So I just wanted to share this idea with you guys. You know, if you wanted something a little bit fancier on top of your gifts, this is definitely a great alternative. And then also with these, if you want, I made some in green and then just red, because I do have larger presents, so I have the larger poinsettias that are going to go on the bigger ones. So yeah, just wanted to share that idea with you guys. So you can find the template and the ping leaf center. So it's going to come with these two pings, so this one right here and then the leaf, on my Etsy shop, Ariel Elise Designs. And again, I will link the other two video tutorials that I have, the other video tutorial on this poinsettia that I added glitter, and then the other holiday flower that I mentioned to you guys. That's another idea to put on top of a gift. And I will chat with you guys later. Bye.